Welcome back to 3R Ballistics, and today we're going for max penetration with the 300 Blackout. Okay, I know saying max penetration and 300 Blackout is an oxymoron because, you know, the 300 Blackout isn't known for penetration. It turned this AR platform from semi-auto sensation to 300 Blackout semi-satisfaction. You know, just the tip type of penetration just doesn't satisfy. But we're gonna go for it anyway and give it the best possible chance. Are the M2AP, the M80 A1, and I also understand that the platform of this, one of the key benefits is it being able to cycle subsonic and supersonic. So we haven't forgotten the subsonic. We're actually gonna start with M2AP and subsonic. I can't think of any subsonic ammo that can penetrate level 3A body armor. If you can, let me know in the comments, but that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with M2AP, subsonic, and a level 3A body armor to start. Let's go. Subsonic sensation, we are using level 3A body armor, soft body armor. This is high quality body armor, and we got the chronograph, so we'll see what we get. You ready? Here we go. Subsonic 1021 feet per second, perfect. Walking up, you can see we busted straight through that. We hit that right here. We busted straight through this, and I am gonna guess, yep, we came straight out the back of this. Well, there you go. Definitely takes care of level 3A. I put a level 3 pure polyethylene plate up there. We brought back out the subsonic. I'm curious, it sailed through that level 3A so easy. I want to know what it does against polyethylene. You're good. It won't read on the chronograph, so I don't know that we even need the GoPro. Either way, here we go. We'll try to go more towards top center. It did not go through. That is probably about as far and as close as you can get through something not going through. So it poked all the way through here. I would say it stopped in the last, whoo, I don't know, the last 10% of this. There it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. The jacket's right there. Okay, moving on to a 1/4 inch piece of steel, Subsonic M2AP. Okay, here we go. You might be able to see some daylight through there, and technically it did. The point of the core did poke out there, but it did not go all the way through. So 1/4 inch mild steel is its limit. Speed seems to get through the metal easier. We're going super with the M2AP because it's heavier, not going as fast. We are even using a 10-inch 300 Blackout. Got the Gunner Optic LPVO up top. And yeah, let's see if this going slightly faster Supersonic can get through 1/4 inch. Ready? 1,680 feet per second, clear. You can see it obviously Went through a 1/4 inch of mild, still pretty easy. You know what? Let's move up to 3/8 inch of steel. Moving on to 3/8 of steel. Here we go. 1675 feet per second. As you can see, we went straight through this guy. 3/8. Very clean hole, but this is kind of funny. There, ow, there's the core. Right there is your core. 3/8. Let's move up to 1/2 inch. We have a 1/2 inch plate up there. You ready? I'm good. Here we go. Okay, for all our wants, we were not able to get through a 1/2 inch. That core, I don't know how well you can see that, but that core is broken in there. Oh, it wanted to come out. That is right at the very end of 1/2 inch, but that's our limit. So, you know what? Let's try the M80 A1. Let's see if that is going to do any better. Okay, we're switching to the M80 A1. Being that this is only 130 grains, we should be going around 2,000 feet per second. That top should be harder than the mild steel, so let's see if speed gets us through that 1/2 inch plate. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. $1,948. A little bit slower than I wanted, but good enough. Okay, walking up to this, we hit right here. But how did we do? This one also broke off. Oh, 300 Blackout. What made it through? Just the tip. You know what? I'm only semi-satisfied with this. But between the M2AP, M80, obviously speed is the winner here. All right, we're going back to the M2AP. We have 3/16 AR500 up there. We also have 1/4 inch if by some chance this gets through it. I'm curious, we should be around 1,700 feet per second is what we should be getting out of this. But you good? Okay, just go for center. Woo, 1,714 feet per second clear. I want to go ahead and try to hit it with the M80 A1, but it put a nice gouge in there. Let's give the M80 A1 its shot at this AR500 plate. 1,924 clear. And as expected, I'm gonna have to say the M2AP did more damage than the M80 A1.
So, in conclusion, are these the deepest penetrating 300 Blackout rounds? Possibly. If you know of a different one or one that you want me to test, put it in the comments below and we'll go out and test it. With all that being said, I still think the 300 Blackout, the platform is just not the best for penetration performance. But it's a very versatile platform, not only being the AR platform, AR-15, but also a 30 caliber bullet. Being a 30 cal gives it limitless options for load development, such as using an M2AP, M80 A1, and for those keen eyes at the beginning of the video, you probably saw this little guy out there too. This is an M855 A1 loaded into a 300 Blackout. That, along with some lighter projectiles, will be coming later in a different video. I feel this deserves its own video. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the little dive into custom loading the 300 Blackout. And for those that just don't feel that the penetration is quite enough, we got a silly little t-shirt that we put on. It's featured on our website. It's 300 Blackout semi-satisfaction. Go take a look at that if you want to help support the channel, or if you want to give that to somebody as a gift. It's a fun little thing. We have new things on our website going up almost every month. We're trying to stay on top of that. And like always, like, share, subscribe, and until the next one.